Welcome back, Raw reviewers, to another Raw review. And what are we reviewing rawly this time? Well, we're going to review the Tamashi Stage Act 4. A must-have for collectors and customizers, because it's the best way to take your figure arts and to pose them when you're putting them in poses where they might not stand 100% stable. They might stand, even if they stand 80% stable, I would definitely say getting one of these because well, on Amazon these will cost you 25 bucks. On BarnesandNoble.com they'll cost you 17. So, you know, it's not that bad, and you get 3 in a pack. So we're going to look at that. We're going to look at what this must-have item is that you get. Here's the packaging. Here's the instructions. Here's the box. We'll quickly go over that. There isn't too much to say. Back shows some uses of it, what you get in there. I really do wish that they would release this because, you know, as an artist, I'm always looking for a good artist model, and that is a nice artist model. The SH Figure Arts are great artist models. That's what I've got my little artist dummy female figure for. Her. Anyway, back to the shoe. So once we've removed the top pack from this, we get access to the guts inside. What do we get for our guts inside from our lovely Bandai packaging? Well, we get 3 actual stages. Feels like I'm laying down playing cards. It's time to duel. Three stages. These components are going to be kind of hard to get out, but let's try. You get 3 articulated claws. You notice they're not on a shared articulation, so you can articulate one side more than the other, however you like, and you can twist them around as you need to get into the right pose. It'll go 180 degrees to one side, 180 degrees to the other. These peg into the pegs, which we haven't quite gotten out. As you can see on the actual stands themselves, they have 3 peg positions, though typically most people use this one. Though if you wanted to say have 3 of them on one stand, you could do that. You could just pop these out. Position 3 characters off of one stand. That's up to you. Which is probably how I will end up using them. You got these 3 stands. These 3 single non-articulated stands. They peg in right there, giving you your first stand. You have got 3 articulated stands. You can see they have a simple, you know, single joint that can go 180 degrees. You can put them in a number of ways. You can put them in like so, or you can actually, if you fool around a bit, peg it into that to give you a little bit more reach. And we'll take one of these. That would be a problem though, because you wouldn't be able to peg it into the top here. But I'm sure there's ways to make things work. You get these 3, which are replacement clamps for the main unit. So you just tab them out of their pegs. Those are some replacements, different shape though, so keep that in mind. You get 3 of these, which are another type of clamp. You can clamp this onto the body, like so. And then you just say these. I don't want to break them, so I'm not going to take it out of the holder, but you can see pretty easily how it's used. So you put 2 of those on there, and you can articulate the arms as you need it. Get 3 of these clamps, which use the same peg types as the ones I just showed you, but they would go, say, on the top here, as opposed to off of an edge. So these would go, where's my articulated one? Like that. So as you can see, you can do a lot. You can have a lot of options here with your articulation and your pegging and all that fun stuff. So let's start off with something very simple. I'm going to take one of these pre-clamped ones, peg it in, just create a simple little stage like this, and I will take my custom painted Red Ranger here, clamp it around her waist, or possibly you can clamp it around a leg, however works best for you. Maybe clamp it around an arm, whatever the case is. It's all a matter of finding which clamp formation works best for you. For this one, I probably want to use one of these ones here instead. So I probably won't be able to do a too detailed a setup. Maybe clamp it around the neck. Put her in a very feminine pose. Something like this. Give me a moment. And say clamp it around a leg. Just finding the right place to clamp this on. Obviously, it's a matter of finding the right functionality for your needs. And there we go. And you simply adjust it as need be for your particular wants and desires. I'll be right back in just a moment where I will actually have a few of these posed for the final shots of this, and you can see what you can do with this. Alright, so I will see you momentarily. Bye-bye. And we are back. So as you can see here, I am using the clamps that come on the little platforms. As you can see, I've twisted this thing around so it bends outward, and as you can see, it's clamped around the waist, holding up pretty well. You can do this, for example, and there we go. As you can see, it easily holds up my custom Red Ranger in any pose I may want to put her in, holding her around the waist very easily. I can turn it around. So if I wanted to, I could say put all 3 of them onto one tab, and since you have 3 straights, 3 articulated, you could, in theory, if you so desired, put 3 articulated, a mix of the 3 on one, a mix of the 3 on the other, and then you have one plate left over, but not much you can do about that. But there you go. There's the Tamashi stage, Act 4 clear. Thank you for watching, and have another raw day.